Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match pint, the only West Ham United post-match football show on the internet, as you can hear by my voice. We've just come back from Stoke City. It was Stoke City 0, West Ham 3. Performance of the season. Scott, take us through the starting lineup, mate.
Well, it's exactly the same as the Chelsea game and Arsenal game.
I'm hoarse.
Just to tell, but in case someone didn't see the Chelsea game and Arsenal game, Adrian in goal, 3 centre-halves, Creswell, Ogbonna and James Collins. Oh, it weren't the same, was it? Because Collins coming for Reed.
What's going on? Just say the team.
It's all gone wrong. Yeah, Ginger Collins coming in for Reed. We were talking in the car going, it's the same lineup, but it's not, is it?
Hurry up.
For Reed. Yeah, sorry, Ginger Collins
There's
coming
one
for
change,
Reed,
Ginger for Reed. Fucking hell.
Who's suspended, and then Zab on the right, Masuaku on the left.
Noble,
Obiang, Lanzini,
Lanzini.
Anatovic and Antonio up top.
Well done, Scott. You got there,
Got
mate.
there in the end.
What a game, man. What a game. I'll tell you what. We started the day, mate, sitting outside for fucking an hour. When I try to get the electric back on.
Someone had to quickly pay the bill.
I couldn't believe that. I mean, used to when I was watching it on the telly and that, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's funny because I rung you up, didn't I? It was funny. There must have been about 50, 70 people in the stadium, right? And then it was 10-3, and all you see was everyone go, what's going on? They're all looking around. Like, it was quite funny. There was a geezer, and they zoomed right in on him. He's poor bastard. He was eating a pie, like that, and he was just looking around. But yeah, it didn't start off too well, did it? I was thinking, please don't be called off.
Do you know, I'll definitely. We were standing in a car park. I remember I was standing in ice having a piss in this car park, and
Literally, it was like the car
it
park
was
like an
just
rink.
ice, yeah. And some geezer turned around and went, "We ain't got no electric, you know." What do you think he's got? I went, "Who?" He went, "Stoke."
Couldn't someone run up the garage and put £5 on the electric key?
Well, that's exactly what he said. We ain't got any electric, you know. I went, "Who?" He went, "Stoke." Well, what, the whole Stoke ain't got no electric on. And then it started to filter through that there was problems. Obviously, we was outside. We'd done a couple of videos and things to, you know,
Keep waiting,
yeah,
entertained.
And yeah, so we were standing outside. Then it was starting to filter through. It was 4 o'clock. They started to let us through. It was all right from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all right. Good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking good day, mate.
Bit worrying, weren't it, with the other results coming through?
Yeah, we see Palace
3-0.
went up and beat Leicester 3-0.
Huddersfield got a good result, didn't they?
Huddersfield won 4-1. And you're starting to look at that because you got the delay. You start to think, oh. And it was only 1-0 at the time when you heard the Huddersfield result.
I think that might have been a little blessing in disguise. Us kicking off an hour later.
I think so as well.
Because I think the boys see that them results coming through at half time, like the half time results, and they must have been thinking, right, we've got to go out there now and proper give it to them. And
in terms of the team, sorry to
go on.
in terms of the team, do you think it's right that we're still? I mean, it ain't gone wrong yet, so I don't. You know, if you're picking both, are we right to start without a striker still? And
It's working,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's working.
7 points out of the last 3 games. Like, just be honest, 2-3 weeks ago, we never thought we'd have got 7 points out of these last 3 games. And Anatovic going back to Stoke today. I mean, he's like the pantomime villain, but he loved it, didn't he?
He was well up for that game, mate.
He was entertaining.
Well up for it.
I said this in the last review. So you go to Stoke. I said the louder they boo, the more it'll drive him.
He could have easily had a hat-trick today. Had hat-trick.
Oh, he could have had more than that.
Yeah.
All I can say is, what a waste of money.
Yeah.
Well, we were saying that when we first got him. Nah, but Moyes, he's like a different player under Moyes, isn't he? Like, all of them are.
Yeah.
I mean, Creswell, like, the way he stepped into that centre-back role,
Yeah.
left-sided,
Yep.
and
Who would have ever thought to put him now?
Yeah, but that, I'm thinking Piercy, because that's what Piercy used to do in his playing days. And he's probably got hold of him and said, look, you're a good player.
And to be fair, he ain't really put a foot wrong there, is he?
No.
You know, I thought he done really well up against Crouch.
He's
today.
rejuvenated, mate.
Yeah.
He beat Crouch in the air at
know,
one
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like, a scrappy dude going up in the air, but no.
But you could see that in the game. Crouch was every time the ball was over the right hand side, their left, our right, he was putting himself on Creswell.
Even
and I thought
even
Creswell done really well.
Even Ginge coming back in today to get a full 90 out of him, he was solid.
Yeah.
He was
Absolutely solid. And you think to yourself now, what would you do when next week? Because Reedy's back. Do you
But
drop him?
they're problems you want.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Mate, I remember that time we had no centre backs. We had George McCartney and I can't even remember who we had. One
was that
game.
geezer, wasn't it? Alu Diarra,
Fuck knows.
wasn't it? And we had him centre back at one point.
Yeah.
And he played once for us in 2 years.
It's a good choice.
But yeah, they're the problems you want. The bench is looking stronger. I've got to mention him. Where the fuck's Carroll? Where is he?
I don't know. Do you know what?
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think he might be going as well. I think especially someone like Everton, their big Sam being now, he might want to take.
Do you think he's left him out due to the fact that obviously with Collins has had to play,
Yeah.
he's brought the only real defender we had on was Rice.
And not only
And
that, he had Sacco and Hernandez and Ayew on the bench that can play up front. So
And
maybe
then-
he's just giving him an extra bit of time.
But that's it. He brought in what was it?
Is there any reports of any
Estebankovic.
injuries?
No, I think he's just left out of the squad. I mean, maybe that's where it might come down to. He's got 3 strikers on the bench that might be a
He
bit
likes a
fitter.
Christmas.
And plus, next week, Newcastle at home.
Not only that, we've got Arsenal in the week, so maybe we might see him
Arsenal in
against
the
them.
cup.
Yeah.
That's the tough thing now. What do we do now?
But this is the thing, isn't it? But this is the problem that we've all been fucking pining for years. When you can leave players like that. I mean, how many years has he been with us now? And how many years, when he's been fit, has he been left out of a squad? Never.
Never. No. This is
Never.
the first time.
Well, this is the thing with Moyes. He's done it with Noble. He benched him for 2 games. You know, he's not afraid to do it. He ain't got no connections with any of these players, has he? He's come in fresh.
No, and they've got to earn his respect.
Yeah. And I
Do you
think
know what I mean?
every player has definitely improved under Moyes.
Yeah.
Definitely improved. And even, I know we're going to talk about the game, but even at the end of the game, when he's on the pitch with them, they're all coming up to him, cuddling him, and they've got a little connection going there, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, it is, and especially with the way it all ended with Slav and all that. It's
Bilic had that connection when he first started, didn't he?
season. Yeah, that's it. Like the first season now, so it's good. But he seemed to have. He's just got that. We were saying in the car on the way back that how we lost to Everton, and then went on the way with this. You know, we did lose to City, but the display we put on the defensive solidarity.
Listen,
and,
Tottenham went to City today and got spanked.
Oh, exactly.
I watched the game, they actually got spanked.
Yeah.
And we went there a couple of weeks ago and we put up a good fight.
Yeah.
So
But
we
that's what
said
I mean,
that, didn't we?
that's
The team
the
would go there and
difference,
get
innit?
spanked.
The difference between the performance against Everton to the performance over the last 4 games. Like you
That
said,
Everton thing
just-
was probably
mad.
a blessing in disguise, that defeat, because it just showed
I did say that,
weaknesses.
didn't I? I said that in the car. I said, like, he probably got to know a lot from that defeat, learned from the defeat and thought, right, and got the players in and said, right, look, that ain't happening again. And then you've got, it's not just that, you can see there's positivity in the club. And it's not just the manager, it's the fans as well.
Yeah, it's all, I was going to say, it's all round.
All
the club.
around the club. And a couple of weeks ago, we were saying it's toxic from the inside. And all of a sudden, that's all been neutralised. The fans are back in full voice. I mean, results do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've always said that, and results can change atmospheres. Like when you're winning and it's all happy, it's when you lose and you keep losing. And do you know what? And watching Stoke today was like watching us 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And how it was at the end of Bilic, because they were poor. They had no fight in their team.
Yeah.
And
I feel a little bit for them. All right, you got that little Arnautovic connection with them, and they was really giving it to him, and we was giving it back to him because he's our player now. But I feel for them a little bit. They're a good set of fans, Stoke fans.
Yeah.
The atmosphere in the ground is. I don't think you find a better atmosphere in the country.
That was a good
Yeah,
away
and-
for us travelling away. It was you. Normally, when we go away games, you hear us, and that's it. You know, unless the other teams, but you heard them. You know what I mean? They were trying to, even at 1-0 down,
Driving
they
their
were trying to
team
drive
on.
the team on.
well, our fans were loud. I could hear
yeah.
on the telly.
We
our
always
fans,
loud.
really.
I think it goes with that. But Stoke fans, they was credit to themselves today. All right, they give it to Arnautovic, but we've all been in their position. We've
Yeah,
been
they're going for a bad patch. I don't think they'll go down. I think they'll stay up. They're just going for a bad run like we've been going through. But listen, I'm not really worried about their results. I'm worried about our results because we're up to 15th now.
Somebody said on the fan cams today, after the lights and that, he said, that's 2 Sparkuses getting sacked in the morning. I think that was Nick, wasn't
Nick,
it?
yeah.
2 Sparkies that are getting sacked in the morning. I thought that was brilliant. But yeah, They was poor today, Stoke. But going to the game,
Controversial first goal.
I thought it was a nailed on from where I sat.
From where, when we were sitting.
When I
it did,
first see
but-
it, when you see it, you do it. You think that's a blatant penalty. You think he's brought him down, and when you see the replays, he's been a bit naughty there. The thing is, it's one of them ones. Lanzini knows there's going to be impact, so is he going down for that? But I think he's dived. I think he's dived there. And
he was expecting he was playing for the penalty. He was going down.
He knew the tackle was coming.
Yeah, and.
But if he knows the tackle's coming, why didn't he just fling his leg more towards him, and then there would have been a lot of contact, and then you can't. But he started going down before the geezers really slid in, and it's fooled the ref. I mean, the angle the ref's got it does look as though it showed you the replay, didn't it? It does look like the geezers sort of arse whacks him out.
Said from where we were sitting,
It looked like a penalty, yeah. From where I was sitting, I thought it was a blatant penalty.
It's one of them, and when it's for you, you don't mind it. But if it was the opposite way round, we'd be sitting.
Oh yeah,
screwing,
of course, and that's we're gonna get decisions like that during the season go against us. So
That referee on fucking Wednesday was like that.
Yeah, I don't think
It's about time.
to be honest, our first half ended with only one booking. I will never know.
Yeah, I know. That was
The
kind
ref was poor, but I thought we controlled the game first 20 minutes. I thought we were the better side.
Yeah.
It panned out to be sort of an end-to-end game in a way, but for that first 20 minutes,
they had
it was
more
all us.
possession than us.
You expect them to do it at home.
But we done more with the ball.
They had 17 shots, none on target.
And that goes to
They
show.
didn't have a shot on target today.
I don't. To be fair, I don't remember
Adrian
in the
made
first half. Well, not only that, apart from
I don't remember Adrian making
No, he
any
didn't.
saves.
They didn't
they
have a
hit
shot
the
on
post,
target.
didn't they? The inside
Yeah.
of the post. Was it Crouch? Was it Crouch at the inside of the
I
post?
don't know, but we kept Shaqiri quiet. He didn't do a lot. He didn't offer a lot today.
Nobes 300th game.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
West Ham.
yeah,
Premier League game. That it's not
Done-
all overall.
Yeah.
Done
Mr.
Button
West
with the
Ham.
eyes, didn't he? Gave him the eyes. Button went before Noble even
He's a
kicked
good
it.
penalty taker. We've been lucky down the years, and we've always had good penalty takers. But I mean, I'm pleased for him. He played well today. It's a shame he had to come off injured.
We do.
Looked like a quad.
Yeah.
Bad one.
No, he looked all right when he was coming off.
Zobbling
He was
around.
hobbling.
all the time.
Yeah.
When he come back out, he was hobbling around.
He'll probably miss Tuesday. He might be back for next Saturday. He'll probably miss Tuesday now. But no,
Check
fair
that or
play
what?
to him.
I think Cech and Fernandes are going to be back.
We desperately need centre midfielders, man.
Declan Rice looked comfortable though when he came
He
on.
did, yeah, he did.
Played,
He
played
did.
really well.
First, when he stepped it, come in first 3 or 4 times, he tackles he made.
And that's a credit to
Won the
Moyes
ball
there
well.
because Moyes could have chucked Ayew
He
on.
won.
You know, he could have done that, but he thought like for like.
Mm-hmm.
They're similar sort of players in Declan Rice and Noble, defensive midfielders. So fair play to him. He's got a lot of trust in him.
He don't fuck about with it too much, is it, when it's working?
No.
No.
But that's the thing, though. If
I don't think he can.
As much as I turned around and said, I like,
You could, because there's certain players that you say, for instance, like Allardyce, yeah, going back to that era, you'd be playing a certain way and you'd be playing really well, and then if he's got Carroll, I remember him.
Someone will come back and then...
Yeah, like Carroll
he'll
will
be
come
straight
back and then he'll change the way we play because of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember that happening a few times. I remember him subbing off like Carlton Cole after 10
Yeah,
minutes. 'cause he
Southampton away and then
he
Carroll got injured.
because he couldn't wait to get him on.
But I said he's like. I think I said that Hernandez should start, but should go a bit more attacking because he's Stoke, and he's stuck with a winning formula. You know, he just
think
made
that's
the
the right
change
thing.
because it was a false change.
I
with
think that's the
Collins
right
coming
thing
in.
to do, isn't it? Stick with what's
Yeah, I think
working.
so.
Yeah, as people say, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I mean, Arnautovic today, like he loved it. He loved all the attention. I mean, he was giving the cross-dammer sign to the Stoke fans, and he was. Do you know what though? I love it when I see players, especially playing for my team. If he was an opposition player doing that to us, we were like, fuck off.
Oh, he's a wind-up merchant.
Yeah, but he loved it.
he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing.
But I said to you, midweek,
Yeah.
the louder they boo, the better he'll play. He started the game, he weren't really in it for the first 20,
No.
half an hour maybe.
He was quite poor.
Couple
wasn't
of
he?
touches, yeah, give the ball away a few times, you know, one of them nervy starts. And all of a sudden, as, you know, he give the ball away a couple of times, and they started the chance, what a waste. It seemed to fucking fit me. He's one of them players, and he thought, right, I'm going to show you. And then he had a chance, missed that, and they're all cheering, what a waste. And the more they done it, the better he got.
First half, did he have one where Butland saved it?
Yeah,
Tried to
but
put it under
that was
him.
a difficult angle.
Yeah, and then the one when he hit it straight over.
Masuaku had the shot, didn't he? skip through past
Yeah.
a couple of players.
Yeah.
We thought, here we go, it's going to be a classic. And
Antonio
then
had
knocked it
had
wide.
a chance right at the beginning of the game as well.
I didn't think he had the best game today, Antonio.
No, he didn't. But once
started
again,
all right,
he done a lot of running. He weren't getting the right service day, and he wasn't making the runs
And
that he has been
was
doing.
going down a bit.
I'll
easy.
take him being mediocre if it means other people are stepping up.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Too many times has he been the focal of our everything.
This is what I'm saying. You don't really notice Antonio because all the others are working hard, and sometimes that happens. Your best players don't perform, but if the others are.
I think first half you can't fault anyone's performance. I thought everybody played well.
Zabaleta had another great game, solid.
I think he made one mistake the whole game.
Ginge, Ogbonna, solid. Creswell,
Ginger
solid.
never let nothing
He didn't.
past
I
him.
didn't see him lose an header. Did not lose an header.
The good thing as well about the defenders, is that Crouch isolated himself against Cresswell quite a lot because he's obviously a lot bigger than him, and he was winning the flicks, but we was just dealing with it.
Yep.
We was, anticipating where the second ball's going to
We
drop.
were doing what teams do to us when Carroll plays up front.
That's
if
the
they
best-
know they ain't going to beat him in the air, they make sure, let him flick it on. Who's going to flick
That's
it on?
one of the
You know.
big improvements with us over the last few weeks is that we're winning the second balls, and it's not only that. When we get ourselves in tight situations in the corners, we know how to play out of it now. You know,
The passing's a lot more crisp.
Masuaku, the way he keeps that ball so close to his feet, like he can get out of little situations. He will get caught out sometimes,
Never
but
gives the ball away.
no.
No, you are right. It said when you looked at Stoke today overall, they were us 2 months ago.
Not even
You
2
know,
months ago, Scott.
the centre midfielders
2 weeks
taking
ago.
one or two too many touches on the ball. You know, not trying to play fluid. We play fluid football now.
On the when we was on the break, mate, we looked so dangerous going forward.
Yeah.
You had Lanzini running the ball, and you had Masuaku going out left. You had Antonio going down the
He
middle.
had a better game today, Lanzini.
Yeah.
He had a lot better game.
Yeah, he was good today, man. They was all good. I can't fault not a single one of them.
And again, you know, they towards the end of the first half, Stoke got back into it. They had the spell, they hit the post, didn't they? But we rode out the spell quite well. I thought, you know, and that's what you need to do when you 1-0 up away from home. when the opposition has a spell, so long as they don't score.
They had a big spell.
Yeah,
Big spell. End of the first,
beginning of
beginning
the
of the second.
second half.
second
they
half,
did.
yeah, they were the better side then. But
But we rode it.
Yeah, that's there. When your luck's going your way, you know, you get through weather the storm. You know what I mean? And then
But let's be honest. Go back a few weeks. That shot that hit the post and come out, that would have hit the post and got in. You know, it just seems to me everything seemed to have turned, and our luck's turned.
I'm freezing.
It's not warm in here. Never
Oh,
is.
fuck. I'm freezing.
Put your coat on. You had that
that
coat
was a
on
white
all
t-shirt.
day in
That was
the
a
car.
white t-shirt when we started. That's how cold it is, isn't it?
I'm putting my coat back on. I can't hack it.
In the car
honestly.
all the way up there, all the way down. He ain't took that coat off.
That's a great colour combo you've gone for today, there, mate.
Give a fuck about the colours, mate. That's all I had left that was warm.
But do your jacket up as well.
I am. I'm cold, man. Oh. Put it in on that ball. No, honestly, mate. Today we were superb. Best performance I've seen in a long, probably a couple of seasons.
Confidence as well in today as well.
And it just shows everyone knows what they're doing, don't they? The structure's there. This. You even see it in the warm up. You know, the defence they're warming up together. The midfield and the striker they're warming up together. You know, it's not that or the whole team warming up as one. They're doing right. You're doing this warm.
And they're doing proper warm-ups, not just knocking it around in a circle.
Exactly.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know,
Do
but
that today.
I'm on about like the sprints and things like proper intense warm-up.
Yeah, and to be fair, what they should be doing.
Yeah.
You know, not just strolling around, knocking a ball about and bits, things like that. They're doing what they should be doing. It's a massive improvement all over the place.
Then the main man got his opportunity. Great
Well,
ball by Lanzini, mate.
he hit the keeper.
Yep.
It both sides of the side netting.
Yeah,
Then hit a bar with a fucking great strike. That would have gone in. That would have rose the roof off the place. You know, I think there would have been a riot if that had gone in. And you just thought to yourself, you know what? He's going to get subbed in a minute. He's not going to be his day. And then, what was it? Flick over the top, wasn't it? By
Yeah, Lanzini.
Lanzini,
Great,
yeah.
great
Brought it down. Threw on goal. No one stopping him. Bosh.
That's another thing I've noticed as well over the last few games. The little through balls we're doing. You look at Noble's ball the other day to Hernandez. Lanzini today done a couple. They're taking they're taking risks now where they wouldn't under Bilic. Lanzini had got that under Bilic and gone back.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great ball, great touch, great finish, great goal, great celebration.
The contrast, this kind of celebration made me laugh. The contrast between, you look at Everton, right?
Yeah.
You looked at City, you looked at Arsenal, you looked at Chelsea, you looked at these. I remember us going, Stoke ain't going to be easy at home. It's going to be really tough. We walked it in the park today.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Stoke had their chances as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did have chances.
Short cross over the bar from
everyone's going to get chances, but like I said, none on target.
No, that's it. That is it.
None
but
on target.
I never felt. I always felt, even if they got a goal, I felt they would get a goal today.
Yeah, but I just felt we'd go and get
another one and another one. You know what I mean? And when Arnie scored, Stoke just collapsed.
That knocked the stuffing out of them.
The team gave up as much as the fans.
One player that you don't want to see score is a player that returning to your club.
And it's like, you can see when he came off as well, that ain't an amicable split, is it? He's having a go at teammate.
Hughes on the telly, Hughes was probably giving to him, and Average just walked off like Conor McGregor. He was probably giving
but
it.
But if you'd have seen him coming off, he was arguing with ex-teammates as well.
Yeah.
You know, there was you never seen none of that. People coming up to him because he pushed Stoke for a long time with the same bunch of players.
Like what the Man City players did with Zabaleta.
With Zabaleta coming up to him, no one was patting him on the back, no one was chatting to him. No. He was focused. So it ain't an amicable split.
That probably comes down to him celebrating as well. I don't think
I'm talking about before the game, and all of that. Like there was no one coming over to have a chat with him. No one was interested in him. And as he was walking off the pitch, I don't know whether the cameras picked this up, but he was having a go at ex-teammates. Yeah. He was having a go. I think it was Shawcross. He was having a. I told you. But it was like not a banterish way.
No.
It was a serious way.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an amicable split. And I tell you what, kids keep them coming, mate. Yeah. I hope he weren't just building up to that, and then he's got to.
That's what worries me now.
I don't want him though. The last 4 games, he's played really well, and once again, like we said the other day, that's probably his best game. Like let's hope next week now, because next week's just as important against Newcastle, and if we turn up and we win there, we could be like 11th, 12th in the table, depending on the results.
The next 3 Newcastle league games: Newcastle, West Brom, and
West Brom. All winnable.
All winnable games.
That's what I'm saying.
West Brom and Newcastle at home. Bournemouth Boxing Day. Depends on what.
We win their next 3 games. That will change our transfer targets in January.
Yeah.
Because people will be looking, thinking, right, we can push for Europe now.
But
But
I was just saying to him there, right? You're totally right. Yeah. I hope this does not cloud the judgment of the board and say,
we're safe now.
Yeah, because last time this happened, right? We was desperate for a centre forward. Yeah, I was just saying to him, going in that December period, we was a bit shaky. We had a good December, and Carroll scored, I think, 4 out of 5 games. And all of a sudden, they're not after a centre forward anymore.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So I hope this don't cloud the judgment, and they don't think, actually, we'll be all right.
Still stick to the game plan.
I think Moyes knows his targets. I think he's come out and said the couple of players that he likes, Jack Wilshere being one of them. And I think, listen,
that's on the. I'm telling you now, that is on the cards.
And to be fair, I think it's a good fit for both player and the club.
Of course it is. He will come to where he's 25. If he can stay injury free, this is a big risk with him because we know he's got a bad injury record. But he could be at West Ham for 6, 7 years, and who knows? He could fucking take the armband.
It's just whether they'll let him go.
I said this to my mate yesterday. I said, look, Jack Wilshere obviously he loves Arsenal, right? But the way they're dragging it out, he must be thinking, do they really want me? Why haven't they offered me it already? Why am I waiting until the end of the month to sit down?
There seems to be a thing with Arsenal with players, though, don't they? They seem to drag their heels with stuff. They lose a lot of players on the cheap or on the free transfer.
I think they've got this.
Scott, at the end of this, they could be losing Ozil, Sanchez and Wilshere this season. You know what I mean? It's
Walcott and Giroud.
Yeah.
They could all walk out.
That's what I'm saying. 5 players could walk out there and they'd be like, look at where are they gone? I did not see them.
But it's with them. With them, I think sometimes they do things like this to try and reiterate the power of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? He's not bigger than this club. This club's massive. Like we'll wait till January and all that to talk to you about contracts. You know, we're not in no rush to. You know, we can attract some. I think that's a sort of arrogance from Arsenal in that sort of sense. And I suppose it's just a tactic of the train. Look, I'm not here to talk about Arsenal.
No.
The one thing I would say, if Carroll goes, then yeah, we do need another centre forward. But if we don't, if Carroll stays, then if I was Moyes, I'd be putting my arm around Saka and saying, look, because when he come on today, you know, and he obviously got the goal.
I was just talking to him in the car. He wants more money.
Yeah.
He wants more money.
He wants more money.
But he's on £20,000 a week.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
then
nothing.
give him 50 grand a week.
Well, that's
Double
what I said.
money.
But that's what I said to him. I said, I can sort of see his...
Yeah, cool. Especially when you've got people like Carroll who's earning 120 grand a week and he's hardly
But
playing.
not only that, look at the goals to game ratio. I'm sure
Starts
Sacco,
the game, yeah.
It's like he
2.5.
scores every 2.5
I mean,
games.
even him today when he come on, he done a lot of running. It was a great finish.
I mean, he had a chance, didn't
Him
he?
and
first?
Hernandez looked
Missed-
quite good together, didn't they?
He missed the first chance, didn't he?
Yeah.
That he had. He didn't really.
He had the back heel one
Yeah.
when Hernandez, a great ball from Hernandez
Yeah.
to pick him out, and then he obviously back heel. I thought that was going in.
To be fair, them two playing together up top would suit.
Yeah,
Because
listen,
it's what we need.
We ain't even mentioned him yet. We've got Hernandez.
Yep.
As well, like
Come on, didn't he have a chance that he?
he had a chance. He smashed it straight at
smashed it,
Butland. He was stretching for it.
Yeah.
As well, but he played really well. He done a lot of running.
links
He'll
up-
get a start on Tuesday, wouldn't he?
He links up well with
Good
Lentini as well,
little
doesn't he?
back up to have, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Not bad.
It's Chikorito, yeah. But no, it's looking
I
good.
said to him, well, I said
In
to
the car.
everybody,
Yeah.
not in the car, no.
We done a lot of chatting.
He's done a lot of chatting in that
Yeah.
car.
It was a long way.
It
Gary
was a
was
long
asleep
way.
in the back.
Radio didn't work, you know.
Oh my, no radio.
No, it was working. We were just talking. Gary was asleep in the back, and we was chatting. But no, it wasn't in the car. We've chatted about this. It all depended on today what team we'll see on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Tuesday. We'll talk about. Did we talk about third goal? Yep, Sacco, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sacco, good finish.
Good finish. Yeah.
Yeah, great win.
Yep.
Upwards and onwards.
Yeah.
Most positive I've felt about West Ham for a long time.
Yeah, and it's nice now that we've got,
Clean sheets.
3 clean
In a
sheets in
spin.
Spin.
7 points in a week. Just shows you a week can be massive in football. You know, we could be sitting here now talking about 3 defeats, thinking we're rock bottom in the fucking league.
When was the last time we got 3 clean sheets?
Don't know, mate. 1964.
Yeah, never
I mean,
probably.
Not in my
I
lifetime.
can't remember. No, I can't remember.
A long time ago.
I do feel sorry for Joe Hart, though.
Yeah, but that's another thing. We've got a great goalkeeper.
Goal,
Like
yeah.
you can't drop Adrian. You can't
So,
knock him. But
What does he do
I'm
now?
not being funny. Adrian hasn't really been tested in these 3 games, has he?
To be honest, no.
He hasn't really been tested.
Well-
but that comes down to the defence.
I don't know. Man.
He was tested against City.
Chelsea.
and Chelsea.
I'm on about the last 3 games. Yeah, but he's done well. He deserves to go and goal. But and Joe Hart hasn't come out and moaned, has he? In fact, like he's the first person over to Adrian like after
I
the
think
game.
he's a professional.
Of course he is. He knows. Look, he'll get a start on Tuesday, won't he? You know.
But the thing is, it's also then a kick up the backside that he needs. You know, saying, right, well, he's playing well. If he starts against Arsenal, well, I've got to play well. Now,
Yeah.
You know.
That's what you want.
Yeah, of course
you want
it is.
people
Of course it
competing
is.
for
Yeah,
places.
exactly.
One thing we said, didn't it, at the beginning of these, where everyone writ us off, the media, our own fans, we even said it, like these 3 games, can't see us getting nothing. But we was only speaking after what we've just watched. So we're losing 4-1 at home or 4-0 to Everton. Going into them games, you think, fucking hell. But look, we didn't want to be out of touch. And we're out of the relegation zone now. And now we go into Newcastle, Bournemouth and West Brom at home. West Brom ain't, they ain't won under
second from
Pardew yet.
bottom.
Bournemouth have got Liverpool tomorrow. That'll be a tough game. And Newcastle, they ain't won in like 9 games now.
That's it.
Well, they're having crisis talks
they're
and all
on a
that.
downfall.
Yeah. And
You've got to
as
fancy it.
We said this earlier. The good thing about we're playing Newcastle, we're playing them 3 teams who are struggling
before January.
January,
Yeah. Right
before
before the
they
window.
can get new players in, especially in Newcastle, getting them out of the way because that's if they go out and have a good January window and sign some really decent.
I don't think
we
they
ain't
will,
gonna play
mate.
them again.
I don't think they will.
Well, they've got the takeover and all that going on, so they may do. And to be fair, once we've played them, if we beat them at home, we want them to go out and sign decent players
Ashley
to
could
beat
have
the other teams
Ashley
around
could
us.
have a decent window because if they're going that takeover, that club becomes worth a lot less money.
Yeah.
If it's not in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who's going to want to go there?
Newcastle,
still a
big-
yeah,
big
they're-
club, aren't they?
But it's Benitez
Yeah, they are a
factor
big
as well.
club, but-
Big manager.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. You think we beat them next week, yeah?
Let's talk about the cup. Let's talk about the cup.
And
I
then,
want to talk about the cup.
he's excited about the cup.
No, that's what I'm saying. They have a good window. They pick up some results. They're going to beat teams that are down there around us.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the cup.
Yeah, let's talk about the cup, man. Tuesday night we go to the cup
FA
game.
Cup.
Not FA
No.
Cup.
January.
We're that in January. Yeah. Shrewsbury.
No, yeah, it's a massive game, and we should have one eye on that cup. We should be going for it because
Welcome distraction.
Yeah, we beat Arsenal. We're in the semi-finals. I don't honestly. If you get Man City, it's one of them. It's a tough idea, but I think any other team in that cup,
It's not going to be easy.
No.
Arsenal away. And
of course it ain't.
I'll have them in a one-off though.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if they get through to the final, I think one-off. You know what I mean?
Oh, Man City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant Arsenal. Like,
No, not Arsenal. No,
The thing is now, it's what do
I'm talking about the final. It's fucking 4 games away or something. But
we look at the Arsenal game, right? Like we say, it's a welcome distraction, but we've got to have one eye on the Newcastle game.
Yeah, it's important to keep the run going, though.
Yeah, I'm one of these people who's big on. I'd rather put a trophy in the cabinet than
Oh,
Put
okay.
fourth place in the cabinet.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But we're not safe yet, so we've still
of
got
course
to
we're
keep an eye
not. We're
on
not
the
safe.
Newcastle. So,
Fucking,
but it's what
apart
does he do?
from Man City, I don't think anyone's safe. Anyone can go on a bad
yeah,
run and
yeah,
go down.
Yeah. But you know, we've got to. It's that. What does he do? Does he completely change it?
No.
Does he go the same?
But
the
then
same.
we said the other night, you look at our bench, you got Joe Hart, Sacco, Hernandez, Carroll.
They can all come in.
They can all come in.
Oh
and start.
yeah.
Declan Rice.
check.
But then, I think if Carroll
Reed.
starts,
I'd rest Sabaleta.
Through.
through. There's no one now.
No, but maybe change it up a bit. Maybe play
Antonio.
Antonio there and put
No,
Reed,
no.
Reed Ogbonna and or go 4-4-2.
No, that's it. If you're gonna, you can't rest. If you're gonna rest Saba, you need another right back to do that. You can't put Antonio there.
Yeah, but you can't expect Sabaleta to play.
To be honest, Antonio is the person that needs a rest.
No, he needs to be fucking pounded into the ground and get him fit again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about moving Zeb.
Byron, where's Byron?
Declan Rice
Still
can
injured.
play the right back.
Yeah.
Ogbonna can.
Bonner's more left. I think he played left back for Italy.
He's played left back, yeah, but
Probably Rice. Yeah, Rice is a good shout. Rice
Cheers,
is a good
Scott.
shout. Yeah.
I'll put my name in the hat for the job when Moyes gets sacked.
But you
Tompkins
know,
has
you
played there
got.
before.
I like to see Saka and Chikorita up top. Though.
Yeah,
give
definitely.
them.
I
a
like
go
to
and
see us
how
go
they
at
do.
Arsenal. Like, don't sit back and let them. They're not going to play their big boys, are they? You know, they're going to have a lot of
They'll have a
youngsters
mixture.
playing. Yeah,
They'll
they'll
have a
have a lot of
mixture.
youngsters playing. They'll have the big boys on the bench like Sanchez and Ozil.
they'll have a mixture of.
Playing to our hands a bit if they play Mertesacker. I think
Yeah.
I don't know how to approach him.
Mertesacker.
I don't know whether
run
you
it.
play. I don't know.
You play
Well, I
Carroll.
don't know because he
You
could
play Carroll.
Nah, I'd
You
play Hernandez,
Hernandez,
mate.
yeah,
Put
to
it on
get
the
behind
floor.
him.
Listen, I remember watching when we played them, and it was him and Koscielny, and he passed that Carroll on at Koscielny every time, and the geezer tower over was Andy Carroll. You know what I mean? You watch him going over a blinder there, and
Yeah, big man the match.
Yeah, you watch
Score the
it.
winner.
But,
No, it's like I said, it's a great distraction to have.
yeah, and the
can't
thing is,
wait.
the way we're playing the minute, the form we're in at the minute, we're actually going there expecting that we might get a result.
Not expecting nothing.
No,
No,
I
but
know what you mean. So
confident
you're
we can
confident,
get a
yeah,
result.
yeah, you think we can get something?
Yeah, we can get something. out of
We
this
can.
game. Yeah.
Like not thinking, oh,
No, I think we can beat them. I think we can beat them.
Like I said,
Arsenal there. I mean, even the round before against Norwich, they struggled, didn't they?
and if we don't, it's not a disaster.
No, if
Exactly.
we go at the cup, you know, you're disappointed because I think it's a cup that we can actually go and win now. If we can, but Newcastle's a massive game. You think just say we won the next 3 games, you know, 9 points.
So it's being a cup semi-final,
Imagine,
and then
yeah,
9
imagine
points
getting-
It's not.
from 4 games.
Imagine winning Tuesday,
Yeah.
then winning the next 3, and going into the semi, mid-table,
Yeah.
not looking over your shoulder.
Couple of new signings.
Pinkies up.
But we get ahead of
Good
ourselves.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's and do you know what? I'm so pleased
need
for
a
David
tree or some
Moyes.
tinsel here, so-
Yeah, we should decorate this place a bit, Scott. Sort that out.
Yeah, I'll beat the ground.
Not none of that 80s decorations, the
You'll have some
streamers.
tinsels, no doubt.
But no, I'm really pleased for David Moyes, and you know we give him. We didn't give him stick. We just said he wasn't our first choice, but we've got to back him.
I always said that I think the backlash against Moyes wasn't against Moyes, it was against the board.
Yeah, it was right. It's people.
They
There's
thought
a
they
lot
was
of people that
having a
like
cheap
Bilic
option.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I think, do you know what? Sometimes I think, like, people don't rebel against the manager or the choice. I think it's the price they pay because they've got this reputation, and rightly so, of skinflints. And they look at it and instead of saying, "Oh, they've appointed Moyes," they say, "Oh, they've appointed the cheap option."
Well, yeah, it was like he was fourth choice. I'd just rather him not come out and tell him what choice he was. Just say we've got Moyes.
But
Bilic has come out in the
Moyes
paper.
don't care about that, does he?
No, he don't give a shit. Bilic has come out in the paper this week and said about the chairman's comments. He's responded to a few comments. Scott, can you tell us what he said?
Well, the one that stands out was the Lanzini one, where Sullivan's took credit for the Lanzini signing. And
He's going to say lasagna.
said, yeah. And then Bilic said, he tried to get him at Besiktas. So
from River Plate.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
exactly.
Yeah, but look, Bilic has still not come out and slated anyone, has he? That's a class in a man.
Bang on, mate. He's not that type of bloke.
No.
You know what I mean?
He looks about 15 years younger. The
chairman,
that I've seen
that
him in.
article that
Chairman should shut his fucking...
That article that he put, the way he come across
He
in
looks
that
so
article,
happy.
he looks happy.
Probably relieved.
But he didn't slag anyone off, did he?
No,
never.
You know, and
no, because listen, football's a funny game, and you never know. One day he might be back. You never know.
Exactly, mate.
You never
I don't think he'd be back as
know. Or
manager.
he could be back at another job and might want to sign some of our players. So he don't want to come out and slate them saying they were rubbish. He said, "I still take full responsibility." But look, that's a different era now. Bilic's era is gone. It's about David Moyes, and he's doing a great job. He started off a bit shaky, but listen, the way he's got us playing, the way he's got us working, he's doing well. And long may it continue.
Talk to him.
Who?
Moyes.
Hey.
I wouldn't mind going to talk to Bilic.
Why?
It's on holiday, isn't it?
Gossip, innit? See what really went on.
You'd freeze.
Yeah. I remember when Terence Brown rocked up that one time. He said, "I'll ask my dad to ask him." Do you remember? Do you remember?
But no, yeah. But no, it's good. The thing is, getting back to Moyes, right? There was I was listening to someone on the radio, and they said sometimes the manager fits the club.
Yeah.
And he said,
Well,
Moyes looks like he fits.
We're
the
a
club.
similar club to Everton, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're a family club, like, we're
Working class,
loyal supporters. We don't expect the world.
No.
And listen, Man United job was always difficult. The job in Spain was how many English coaches go abroad and success. And then obviously Sunderland.
The English have trouble with understanding him. Let alone the fucking Spanish.
The Sunderland was a hard job anyway. So
That was an impossible job. It was a poison chalice. No one was ever going to get something out of trouble.
I think it also comes down to his backroom staff as well. Having Stuart Pearce there, people that he's worked with before, Irvine McKinley, Chris Woods.
I think he's got the backroom staff bang on, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's so good seeing Pearce back. He's the player, isn't he? But now coming across as a coach. Do you know what I mean? You've still got.
And he's an experienced coach, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like you think he's managed in England under 21s, he's managed Man City, Forest.
But he's another one of them coaches who's
Gary.
kicking every ball with the
Yeah,
players.
but I was
you know what I
He
speaking
mean?
to my
fucking did at Chelsea. He booed it in the crowd.
Yeah.
But I was speaking to my brother Gary on the way to the ground today, and he said to me, "You see, Piers, I love Piers. I love his passion and all. Why didn't Dixie do that?" I said, "Dixie was a very passionate player." I said, "But if you ever met the man outside of football," I said, "he's very softly spoken,
Shy, isn't he?
shy." I said, "He don't like the focus to be on himself. So if he's on the sideline, kicking the ball about and all that, I think he'd really like that.
No.
You know?
Different style, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, I
Different
think
style
so,
of
yeah.
coaching, different style of managing.
Same player
Yeah.
in PSC,
Yep.
different people off the pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I
I'd-
ain't got the answers.
But I
If I
also
did, I'd be a
think
millionaire.
with Pearce has been brought in to do the job. I still think with Dixie, he was brought in to keep the fans on side.
Piercy's been brought in to coach as well.
Yeah.
I don't
He
want
does a
to.
lot of the coaching.
I'll never want to slate, but I don't know anything that Dixie done.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know anything, so I wouldn't like to speculate and say he done fuck all.
No,
because I don't know what he done.
But from what we hear and from what you pick up, it looks like he was just there.
But I think that's disrespecting him a little bit.
But that's what I'm
I
saying.
think that's disrespecting
Don't
him a
you
little bit.
disrespect my
But I'm not disrespecting Dix. I'm saying to how it looks from the outside, looking in.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
He even
speculation.
admitted it himself in off the record interviews and speaking to people that he felt like a glorified ball boy at some time. So
He'll never be our ball boy.
No.
He'll always be
No,
our
exactly.
hero.
Look, don't get me wrong. Dixie
He's
was
a
quality.
legend.
Yeah, he was. But it just seems that he just wasn't. Whatever they, from my point of view, whatever they brought him in to do, it
They
didn't.
never give
in
him
the end,
I
but
don't think they give him the
did, if
opportunity
you know what
to
I mean.
do it.
Yeah,
I think we got Bilic. It was a risk bringing Dixie and got the fans on side and But look, different era now.
Fuck it.
In
Quit
Moyes.
3-0.
And then we move
Happy
on
days,
Newcastle
Irons.
after the cup game, and then our piss up.
Well, I've got a few more shows before that, but yeah.
been busy before that.
No, we're going out on the Christmas do, aren't we?
Christmas piss up after
West
Newcastle.
Ham Fan
23rd of
TV
December.
/ Thames Ironworks Christmas do.
Yeah.
You having a dance?
He's bringing his wife.
Yeah, bring the missus.
You having a dance?
I might do.
Have a little drive, mate. Fuck it. Let them knees go, ain't you? I don't want to see you sitting in the corner moaning all night.
No,
Down in their fan cams up, yeah.
I'm up for a good night out, but my knees ain't gonna rack a load of dancing.
He's just happy to get
I
back.
remember you
He's
said
back
that
to get
last
the leg
time.
room back at the London
And
Stadium,
then
mate.
La Bamba come on and he was on the dance floor.
I've got to say this about Stoke City Stadium, mate. I'll tell you what, I sat in a seat today. I've never been so
I
uncomfortable
see
in
the
all my life.
picture.
I'm not joking. There must have been between the edge of the seat and the next seat was Scott.
Yeah.
Like an easy jet flight,
It was.
innit?
It was worse than the
fucking-
easy jet
All you
flight,
need
mate,
is
I tell
a
ya.
tray and your meal.
I don't know who the fuck they expect to fit in there. You know what I mean? Even you couldn't sit down, Scott, could you?
No, I sat on the back of the seat.
Yeah.
I sat on the back of the seat.
What chance have I got?
Yeah.
Fat legs. Your knees, mate, pressed up to the
So
person.
funny.
It was ridiculous.
Did you tweet that picture out?
I think so. I don't know. Did it?
No, I said
You got to tweet it out and show everyone,
I think I
because
sent
your
it. Dan
face, you was just
tweeted
like
it.
that. It was a good photo.
It has been tweeted out.
Has it?
Go and have a look. Scroll back through our timeline. It's on now.
Don't worry, I'll retweet it.
I couldn't sit down.
No.
The whole game. My knees were just like that. Honestly, it was caving them in.
Don't worry, mate. Tottenham way, I think I've sorted this nice ones on the edge again. You love an edge seat.
I love an
He
edge
loves
seat.
an edge seat.
I
He
don't
did like
even-
the edge seat at Man City, though.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even think the edge seat would have sorted me out there. I'd have had to sit like that,
You've been seeing us.
like an old king. Honestly, I'd have had to
Henry
be
VIII.
sitting. I'd have had to be sitting sideways to get anything. Innit, Scott?
Yeah, no, you are right, mate. You are right.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you put him on your shoulders, then?
because the disabled people behind us will have
Yeah.
had to see.
We were right in front of the disabled section, so.
They was going to get me a seat up there. No, honestly.
He went to the steward. With a bit more leg room.
Why was you sitting anyway at a away game? Don't everyone stand?
No, do you know? No, everyone was standing during the game, but you know,
half
half
during
time and that,
half-time,
you want to
yeah.
sit down and like just catch your thoughts and that.
Gather your
It was
thoughts.
quite comfy. I was right.
No, I didn't get a chance. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match pint. I'm glad that we're back happy again after
Yeah,
the
happy
last few
hammers.
weeks. Yeah, happy hammers last few weeks.
Right, give it a few weeks. It could all change with me.
Oh no, yeah,
Miserable bastards
miserable.
again.
Lose to Newcastle. What the fuck is going on?
Boys, he out.
Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of Post-Match Pint. Don't forget to go and check out all the fan cams that have gone up straight away after that game. Obviously, we're building up to Tuesday. We're building up to Tuesday's game against Arsenal in the
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
So we got all content going up for that. Don't forget to go and follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, Volley, Instagram, all the stuff that we don't never use. And happy hammers. One thing left to say.
Come on,
you
Irons.
Irons.
Come on, you ones.